What if I told you the strongest Earthbender in Avatar: Last Airbender was a 12-year-old blind girl who hated being protected, hated being underestimated, and secretly hated herself for needing anyone at all? Toph Beifong isn't just a fan favorite because she's funny, blunt, or overpowered. She's beloved because she represents something deeply human. The fight between independence and vulnerability. She didn't just invent metal bending, she reinvented what strength looked like in Avatar. And today we're breaking down Toph's entire journey, her highs, her lowest moments, her growth, her setbacks, and the relationships that shaped her from book 2 all the way to the finale. Because Toph isn't just tough, she's terrified, and that's what makes her incredible. But before we dive in, if you love deep character breakdown, storytelling, and Avatar analysis, consider subscribing. Now let's talk about the girl who sees the world better than anyone, without ever even opening her eye. When we first meet Toph in The Blind Bandit, she feels unstoppable. She's undefeated, she's confident, she's mocking grown men while destroying them in underground earthbending rings. And instantly we're told this is the strongest earthbender alive. But here's the thing, Toph's strength is built on a lie. Not her blindness, her freedom. At home, Toph isn't allowed to be strong. She's not allowed to be loud, she's not allowed to be herself. And to her parents, she's fragile, proclaimed. A mistake waiting to happen. And that pressure is what creates the Blind Bandit. Toph isn't just showing off, she's rebelling. Every punch is a scream saying, I exist, I matter, I'm not broken. And that's why our introduction works so well, because she's not flexing, she's escaping. When Toph joins Team Avatar, it looks like a win. She's free, she's traveling, she's teaching the Avatar. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Toph isn't actually good at teamwork. She's blunt, she's rude, she refuses to help, even when she needs it. And at first, it's funny. Her banter with Katara, iconic. Her roasting Sokka, legendary. But underneath the humor is something darker. Toph equates help with weakness, because her entire life help meant control. So when Katara mothers her, Toph snaps. When the group worries about her blindness, she lashes out. When people doubt her abilities even gently, it feels like betrayal. And this leads to one of her biggest flaws. Toph doesn't communicate vulnerability, she weaponizes independence instead. Toph's lowest point in book 2 doesn't come from losing a fight, it comes from being useless. In the desert, Toph can't see sand. Her seismic sense fails her. For the first time, her greatest strength abandons her, and she spirals. She becomes angry, defensive, cruel. But here's the key moment. When Appa is gone, Toph breaks. She doesn't cry, she doesn't ask for help, she lashes out. Because Toph doesn't know how to grieve with others. This is where her armor cracks. She's not strong here, she's scared, and for the first time, she doesn't know how to fix it. Then comes the Guru and the Earth King, captured, imprisoned, locked in metal. For anyone else, this would be the end. For Toph, it's the beginning of something revolutionary. Metal bending isn't just a new power, it's a philosophical breakthrough. Toph realizes that nothing is pure, that even the strongest walls have flaws, and that realization mirrors her internal growth. She doesn't escape by overpowering the metal, she escapes by listening, feeling, adapting. This is the first time Toph evolves not through brute force, but through awareness, and that's huge. By book 3, Toph is fully realized as a fighter. She's elite, feared, respected, but emotionally, she's still behind. Her conflict with Katara resurfaces, she struggles to express her gratitude, she hides affection behind sarcasm, and then comes one of her most telling moments, when she runs away from home again. Toph could have gone back, could have reconciled, but she doesn't, because vulnerability still scares her more than loneliness, and that's tragic. Let's talk relationships. Katara challenges Toph's worldview. She represents care without control, and Toph resents her for it until she learns to accept it. Aang respects Toph's strength. He listens, he trusts her, and she gives him exactly what he needs. Grounding. Sokka treats Toph like an equal. No pity, no overthinking, just trust, and that's why their bond works so well. Toph doesn't need to be protected, she needs to be seen. Toph Beifong isn't perfect, she's not kind, she's not soft, but she's real. She teaches us that strength doesn't mean ever needing help. It means choosing when to accept it. Toph starts her journey believing vulnerability is a weakness. She ends it understanding that connection is power. And that's why years later, Toph Beifong is still one of the greatest characters in animation history. Because she doesn't just bend Earth, she bent expectations.